Hello everyone, this is Juan for Salmonella Place, and I'm very proud to present to you the first video on anatomy that we're going to do. If you want to follow us, definitely go to www.salmonellaplace.com. Now, we decided to talk about the sternum as the first video. This is the bone that you find on your chest, in your chest area, and this is what you see right here. Now, the first thing to know about the sternum is that this is a flat bone, and it's comprised of three major parts. The first one that I'm highlighting here on the superior part is the manubrium. Now, you find this longer structure here that I'm entirely highlighting for you. This is called the body of the sternum. Now, this smaller process found on the inferior side of the sternum is called xiphoid process. So first structure that I would like to discuss here on the sternum is this superior part here. This is the manubrium. And the first thing that I would like to show you here, if I move like this, you can see that there is a notch happening here. Let me clear this out. There is a notch here, and this is the jugular notch. Now, another thing that you need to know here in the manubrium is that there is going to be an area where there is going to be articulation with the clavicle, this area right here. And this area is called the facet for the clavicle. And also you will find another two facets here in the manubrium where the first costal cartilages are going to articulate, as you can see here. Now, going down another area, I'm going to clear this out. Another area that I would like to point out is this one here. Have to go back and forth between the pencil and the mouse, so bear with me. This area right here is where the first half of the second costal cartilage will articulate. So this is something that you will find in the manubrium as well. So now what I will do is, after I explain where all these structures are in the manubrium, I'm just going to move on to the real thing, the whole skeleton, so you can see what I'm just talked about. So going back again, doing a quick review, this area here is the jugular notch. Then you're going to have the articulation with the clavicle, and then articulation or the facets for the first costal cartilage and the first half of the second costal cartilage articulating here with the manubrium. Now, the second part of the sternum that we need to talk about is this long structure here. This is the body of the sternum. And the first thing that I want to show you, first clear out this, the first thing here is that half of the second costal cartilage is going to articulate in this area of the body of the sternum. Now you have the articulation here for the third costal cartilage, for the fourth right here, the fifth, the sixth, and let me clear this out and move a little bit so I can show you where the seventh costal cartilage is going to articulate, and it's right here. So you have an idea of where the costal cartilages are going to be articulating here with the body of the sternum. Now, what I want to show you is the full skeleton to just show you what I just mentioned. Again, review, this is where the another half of the second costal cartilage is going to articulate with the body of the sternum. The third one here, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh costal cartilages. So the last part of the sternum that I would like to talk about is this small process here. Let me try to show you here and draw it to you. This process here is called the xiphoid process. And it's interesting because this is a thin plate of hyaline cartilage, and it's usually ossified in adulthood. And another thing that you need to know about the xiphoid process is that it's joined to the body of the sternum through a fibrous joint called xiphosternal joint. And this is right here.